Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, volleyball fans of all ages, welcome to another live broadcast here on YouTube. I am Jonathan, aka That Volleyball Dad. We are still coming to you live from the Ernest N. Memorial Convention Center here in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is day number 2, game number 1 of the Music City Championship. This is a USAV national qualifying tournament for all teams participating. You are looking at your Texas Image 18 Black out of North Texas against Virginia Volleyball Academy out of the CH or Chesapeake Bay region. I'll tell you one thing, it's a hard job enough finding logos and making graphics for this, but when you look at the tournament schedule and you see VAVA, V-A-V-A, and you're like, what in the hell is VAVA? So you have to do some digging and figure out that VA is Virginia and VA is Volleyball Academy. It's always fun. Today's ones are going to be Virginia Volleyball Academy, Jax Skyline. Guess where they're out of? They're out of Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, and SVC or Summit Volleyball Club, I believe. They are out of the Kansas City, Missouri area. Texas Image had an interesting day yesterday. We dropped that first game 2-1 against, who did we play? Denver. Should have won that one, but we didn't. It is what it is. Your opening lineup in this set number 1, we've got starting off in the back right, number 13, Savannah Garcia, number 7, Lanaya Bradley, with number 6, Jenna Ramos coming in as your libero with number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Rotating up to the front, we've got number 8, Winter Baptiste, number 5, Christina Amato, and number 20, Alole Mayfield. Texas Image has won that coin toss and will start off serving with number 13, Savannah Garcia, serving for Texas Image as soon as the Jacksonville coach sits down. There's a good serve. Garcia on that dig, Ramos on the assist, Baptiste attacking, dropping down. That is a good point for Texas Image, making that 1-0. Push over the net. Garcia slow to react. Could not pick it up. That is a point for Virginia, making that 1-all. Ramos takes that serve, receive. Garcia over to Mayfield. Mayfield attacks. That is a good attack and kill for number 20. Alole Mayfield. 2-1 Texas Image with number 3, Jessa Hoda checking in for number 20, Alole Mayfield. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. That is a service error for Texas Image, making that a point for Virginia, 2-all.
Let's go!
Hoda on that serve receive. Garcia over to Baptiste. Baptiste attacks, gets through the block and drops down. That is a point for Texas Image, making that 3-2. Checking in, number 6, Lanaya Bradley, in for number 20, Gianna Ramos. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Amato. On the attack, Hoda digs it up. Garcia to Sheffield. Sheffield attacking it over that block. That's a point for Texas Image, making that 4-2. On the attack, that attack is out. Absolutely no touches being called. It's a point for Texas Image, making that 5-2. Texas Image first to 5 and advantage Texas Image. Oh, went through the block. Amato with hands for it. Hoda saving it. Sheffield, 3 ball short. On the attack, over the block, Garcia digs up. Hoda on the assist. Sheffield blind free ball. Miss on the attack in the net. That's a point for Texas Image, making that 6-2.
5-7 point.
Official scoreboard has not been updated yet. Scoreboard still rating 5-2. Off the block, Hoda has hands for it. Hoda missing on the dig. That is a point for Virginia. Score should be 6-3. Now there's the scoreboard. Skyline got caught watching the game, snacking, not doing their job. Ramos on the serve receive. Ramos to Baptiste attacking. Baptiste attacking again. Ball is down barely in the court, but it is down. That is a point for Texas Image, making that 7-3. We've got number 9, Jordan Hill, checking in for number 13, Savannah Garcia, and number 8, Winter Baptiste, serving for Texas Image. Ramos digs it up. Baptiste. Sheffield attacks. Ramos has the dig. We're calling a point for Texas Image. I don't know what the call was. 8-3. Texas Image. Winter Baptiste serving again for Texas Image. Also, congratulations on your commitment to play for Indiana Tech. We now have, to my knowledge, 3 college commits on this team. And that is an ace. Point, Texas Image, 9-3. Timeout, Virginia.
Let us go. Let us great start.
As a reminder, this is best 2 out of 3 sets, with that third set being first to 15 if absolutely necessary. Lord knows we don't want to do that again like we did yesterday against Denver. But we needed it because we were behind. We let Denver pull out a win in that second set, and then we still dropped the third set. So let's not do that again. Let's not have a repeat of the first game yesterday. Let's put this to bed in 2 and move on with our lives. And of course, how you do today determines what bracket you are in tomorrow. So we are chasing that gold bracket today. That is the name of the game as we get back into it. 9-3, Texas Image over Virginia. Make that 10-3 with an ace. Winter Baptiste getting an ace. Virginia has used 1 timeout in this set number 1. Texas Image still has both theirs intact. Service error on Texas Image is a point for Virginia, 10-4. Tell you one thing, I hope we don't have a repeat of yesterday. We got out super late, like so late that my watch told me good night sleep dreams while we were still playing the game, and my screen went into night mode, like basically the blue light filter turned on, so as I'm recording, my screen goes like essentially like orange, yellow hue. Don't want that to happen. As Ramos takes that serve receive, Baptiste to Hill, missing on that roll shot. That is a point for Virginia, 10-5, Texas Image. Ramos on the serve receive. Baptiste pushing over to Hill. Hill attacking. That went behind the antenna. That is a point for Virginia, making that 10-6. Tell you one thing, we got a Mad Frogs team playing directly next to us. I wish we had a cool mascot. We've got a parrot over there in a frog outfit. Here's the serve from Virginia. Hoda taking that serve receive, shanking the ball. Sheffield saving it. Got a free ball from Bradley. Off the block, Hoda. Baptiste. Sheffield attacks, block. Ramos digs it up. Baptiste over to Hill. Hill attacks. That is a good attacking kill for number 9. Jordan Hill. 11-6. Texas Image checking back in. Number 20, Alale Mayfield in for number 3, Jessa Hoda. Now serving for Texas Image. Number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Here we go. One of those one time out. Frogs. Big old frog. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful serve from Jaden. Free ball. Jaden. Baptiste. Bradley tipping, tooling the block of Virginia. That is a point to Texas Image. 12-6. Texas Image literally double their opponent's score. Tip over the block. Ramos picks it up. Baptiste to Mayfield. Mayfield attacks. Blocked. And down on Texas Image's side. That is a point for Virginia. 12-7. Texas Image. Libero from Virginia taking the serve. Mayfield has hands for it. Baptiste back over to Hill with the tip. Blocked by Hill. Back row attack. Sheffield's got the dig. Baptiste sends it over to Mayfield. Mayfield attacks down the line. Tip. Baptiste has it. Ramos on the assist. Overpass at the net. Looks like Virginia had them shook. Mayfield could not save it. That is a point for Virginia, making that 12-8 Texas Image. Ramos takes the service receive. Baptiste to Bradley with the tip. Off the hands of Hill. Looks like Baptiste tried to dig it up but could not get it high enough playable. That's a point for Virginia. 12-9 as the coach from Jacksonville walks across the camera with his surfer boy haircut. Service error from Virginia. Easy point for Texas Image. 13-9. Number 5, Imoto in for number 7, Bradley. Now serving for Texas Image, number 6, Christina Ramos. Off the block, Baptiste. Ramos on the assist. Mayfield attacks. Point, Texas Image, 14-9. Good set. Here's a back row attack. Cross court. Baptiste digs it up. Ramos on the assist. Hill attacking. Down the line. Off the hands of number 5, Imoto. Shanked out. Baptiste tried to save it. Could not pull it alive. That is 14-10. Texas Image. Down the line to Mayfield with the serve receive. Ramos on the assist. Imoto attacking. They recover it with the blind free ball. Short. Baptiste has it. Ramos on the assist again. Hill attacks in the net. Point. Virginia 14-11. Texas Image. Down the middle to Sheffield. Ramos saving the ball. Ball is out on that attack from Virginia. Easy point from Texas Image. 15-11. Texas Image first to 15. Pretty sure the Skyline players saw their lives flash before their eyes as Ramos almost runs right into him to save that ball. We've got number 13, Savannah Garcia, in for number 9, Jordan Hill, in serving for Texas Image. Off the block of Mayfield. Virginia tooling the block of Texas Image, making that a point. 15-12, Texas Image. Down On the line to Sheffield. Sheffield getting a bad pass on the serve receive. That is a point for Virginia. 15-13, Texas Image. Sheffield takes the serve receive again. Ramos and Baptiste. They're calling 5 touches. I don't think the R1 can count because that was actually 3 touches. We got number 1 Mathis in for number 15 Sheffield. Score is now 15-14. Texas Image over Virginia. Ramos on the serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste. Baptiste attack, pulling the block of Virginia. Point. Texas Image 16-14. Number 13, Jessa Hoda in for number 20, Alale Mayfield, and number 15, Jaden Sheffield in for number 1, Kat Mathis. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. Back row attack, Ramos digs it straight up. Amato and Sheffield, Ramos with the flying free ball. Hoda shanking the ball out on that dig. Good attack from Virginia, making that a point. 15, Texas Image. Ball sent out on that serve receive. No touches being called. Easy point for Texas Image. 17-15 with number 7, Lanaya Bradley in for number 6, Gianna Ramos. Waiting for Zabai. There we go. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Amato. Good serve. Here's a tip. Sheffield has a dig. Garcia to Baptiste. Baptiste attacking and a good attacking kill for number 8, Winter Baptiste. Point, Texas Image, 18-15. Time out, Virginia. What do you think Coach Tom is saying to him? Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let up. Maybe even something inspirational like Goonies Never Say Die. Maybe we should ask Senior Frog. Here we go, getting back into it. Set number 1, game number 1, day number 2 of the Music City Championships. Texas Image versus Virginia Volleyball Academy. Virginia has exhausted both timeouts in this set number 1. Texas Image leading 18-15 with number 5, Christina Amato, serving for Texas Image. Off the block, Amato has hands for it. Garcia to Sheffield. Sheffield attacks, blocked. And Sheffield is on the way down, cannot recover it from the block. That's a point for Virginia. 18-16, Texas Image with number 6, Gianna Ramos, in for number 5, Christina Amato. Sheffield on the serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. Miss on the attack from Virginia. Easy point for Texas Image, 19-16. Checking in, number 9, Jordan Hill, in for number 13, Savannah Garcia. Now serving for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste. Point, Texas Image, 20-16. Texas Image first to 20.
Keep going on him, keep going on him.
Back row attack off the hands of Lanaya Bradley. Virginia tooling that block. Point, Virginia, 20-17, Texas Image. Sheffield on the serve receive. Overpass. We have Bradley recovering. Hoda has hands on that attack. Ramos to Sheffield attacking through the block. They pop it high. Here's the attack from Virginia. Oh, just kidding. It is a miss in the net. Point, Texas Image, 21-17. Checking in, number 20, Alole Mayfield. In for number 3, Jessa Hoda. Now serving for Texas Image, number 15, Jaden Sheffield. I think Jaden, if I remember hearing correctly, is a recent commit to Eastfield. So that makes it 4. With Mayfield taking a tip. Ball is in. Mayfield said, don't worry about the tip. It's just a tip. 22-17. Ramos on the dig. Baptiste to Mayfield with the tip again through the block. Sheffield shanking the ball out, rolling off, I think, of her right arm. Point, Virginia, 22-18, Texas Image. Sheffield on the serve receive, overpass, playable. Push. Guessing the ball hit the ground before they deflected it. That is a point for Virginia. 22-19, Texas Image. Checking in, number 1, Kat Mathis. In for number 15, Jaden Sheffield.
Hey, Kat, come on, give us the boost. Let's get a boost, ladies, right here.
Right to Mathis with the serve receive. Ramos on the assist. Hill attacking, excuse me. Brain fart. Ball is out, no touches being called. Point, Texas Image. 23. No, we're calling the touch, really? Are you serious? Where? There was no block. Whatever. 22-20, Texas Image.
Let's go, come on, ladies.
Have to go back on the replay and see that.
Watch your foot.
Mathis on the serve receive. Calling line fault on Virginia. Yes, even at 18 years old, they will still line fault. It's rare, but it happens. 23-20. Texas Image from number 6, Gianna Ramos serving from Texas Image.
Great serve, Gianna.
3 ball short. Baptiste has it. Ramos on the assist. Mayfield attacks. They shake it out. That is a beautiful kill for number 20. Alale on the way. Mayfield, 24-20. Set point, Texas Image. Service error from Texas Image. Easy point for Virginia. 24-21. Set point 2, Texas Image. Yes, even at 18, they still have service errors into the net.
Get one right here, ladies. Come on.
However, it's only going to take one offensive point or one mistake. One offensive point from Texas Image or one mistake from Virginia to put this to bed. Mathematically, it's in Texas Image's favor as Mathis takes that serve receive. Baptiste to Mayfield with an attack. They pop it. Ball is out. Mathis wisely following the ball to the corner, doing what she does. Point, Texas Image, 25-21. Texas Image over Virginia in set number 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with set number 2. All right, sports fans, if you are just joining us on YouTube, this is day number 2, game number 1, Texas Image versus Virginia Volleyball Academy. Texas Image currently leading 1-0 as I put that up on the screen because I forgot to do that. There we go. Texas Image, TIV leads 1-0. This is best 2 out of 3 sets. Texas Image needs to pull off a win here to put this to bed. If Virginia pulls off a win, we will take it to a third tie-breaking set, first to 15. Nobody wants to do that because that sucks. No one wants to go to 3. Because Texas Image served in set number 1. Virginia is going to start off in set number 2. Right down the middle, Sheffield takes that serve receive. Garcia to Mayfield with the tip. They keep it alive. Here's a free ball. Ramos takes it. Garcia over to Emmental with an attack. Split between Libero and whoever that is in 6. That's a point for Texas Image. 1-0 with number 3, Jessa Hoda, checking in for number 20, Alale Mayfield. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. Ooh, tip through the block. Garcia picks it up. Ramos on the assist. Here comes Baptiste with a tip. Over the block, Ramos digs it up. Garcia slow to get to it, giving me a heart attack. Sheffield attacks into the block. Garcia to Sheffield on the attack. Libero picks it up high. Push. That is in that top left corner. Point. Virginia 1-all. Standing so close to Ben's iPad, he gets the benefit of my commentary. Sheffield takes that serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste with a beautiful cross-court kill. 2-1. Texas Image with number 7, Lanaya Bradley, in for number 6, Jenna Ramos. Hey, have you heard it? I've been saying her name right. Finally. Took me all freaking season to get it, but you're welcome, Lanaya. With number 5, Christina Ento, serving for Texas Image. Over the block. Oh, Hoda and Emato just stuck watching the game, letting the ball cut right between them. That's a point for Virginia. 2-all with number 6, Ramos, in for number 5, Emato. Sheffield takes that serve receive. Sheffield on the attack after a beautiful set from Garcia. Here's the attack, blocked by Sheffield, deflected. Hoda and Garcia not able to pick that up. That's a point for Virginia. 3-2. Virginia leading by 1. Here's the serve down the line. Hoda takes the serve receive. Garcia bumps to Baptiste with an attack. Back row attack. Breaks the tape. Garcia digs it up. Great job, Ramos, to Sheffield with an attack. Gets through the block. And they cannot return it over the net. Point Texas Image. 3-all with number 9, Jordan Hill, checking in for number 13, Savannah Garcia. Now serving for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste. Off the block of Bradley, Sheffield digs it up. Hill attacking. Back row attack. Ball was not out. I know everybody's trying to call it out, but that ball was all kinds of in. You can see it on the instant replay. That ball was in. That's a point for Virginia. 4-3. Virginia on top of Texas Image. Not where we want them to be. No one likes Virginia on top. Sheffield, shanking the ball out on the serve receive. Point, Virginia, 5-3. Virginia first to 5.
No, come on. We're ready. Let's be prepared.
Sheffield getting aced again on the serve receive, 6-3. Hoda takes the serve receive. Baptiste to Sheffield with an attack. It's through the block. Calling a net violation on Virginia. I did not see it, but the R2 is calling it. Point, Texas Image, 6-4. Virginia with number 20, Alale Mayfield in for number 3, Hoda, and number 15, Jaden Sheffield serving for Texas Image. Sheffield reaching out, getting a hand on it. Ball is down. Point, Virginia, 7-4. Checking in for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis in for number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Mathis takes the serve receive. Baptiste to Ramos with the free ball. Ball in the court, ball in the court, ball in court. We're going to call a replay. No fault, no foul. Mathis takes the serve receive. Baptiste to Bradley with the roll shot. Ooh, missed by number 6, Ramos on the cross. Point. Virginia, 8-4. Texas Image is in a bad spot right here. Not what we expected for set 2 after that set 1 of 25-21. Mathis watching the ball sail out. No touches being called. Point, Texas Image, 8-5. Virginia with number 5, Emito, in for number 7, Bradley, and number 6, Gianna Ramos, serving for Texas Image. Tip. Mathis has the dig. Baptiste to Mayfield with the attack. Mathis tries to dig it up off the block. Weird place for that ball to be deflected to. That's a point for Virginia, 9-5. Mathis getting aced on the serve receive off of a very, very short serve. Point, Virginia, 10-5. Timeout, Texas Image. Virginia leading 5 points ahead of Texas Image, 10-5 in the set number 2. As a reminder, this is best 2 out of 3 sets, with that third set being 1st to 15. Not exactly where you want to be in this game 1 for day 2. Day 2 should be harder than your day 1, but when you look at the scoreboard and we won that first set 25-21, and now we're down by 5 points in the second set, you got to ask yourself, what's going on? Getting back into it. Set number 2. This is 10 serving 5. Virginia serving Texas. Texas Image leads 1-0. And Texas Image has used 1 timeout in this set number 2, with Mayfield taking that serve receive. Baptiste to Emito, missing on the attack. Point, Virginia, 11-5. Mathis on the serve receive. Baptiste to Hill with the roll shot. Hill digs it back up. Emito tips. Free ball. Emito has hands for it. Baptiste to Mayfield attacking. That was a good point for Texas Image, making that 11-6. Virginia with number 13, Savannah Garcia, checking in for number 9, Jordan Hill. Now serving for Texas Image. Number 13, Savannah Garcia. Here's the attack off the block. Mathis has the dig. Free ball from Mayfield. Ramos takes the dig. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. Short. Garcia has it. Ramos on the assist. Baptiste attacks down the line. Ramos takes the dig. Garcia to Emato with an attack. It's through the block. Ball is out. No touch is being called. That is a point for Texas Image. 11-7, Virginia. Ramos has a dig. Garcia pops it to Mayfield with an attack. Ball is out. No touch is being called. Point, Virginia, 12-7. There's a serve from Virginia. Mathis takes that serve. Receive. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. It's blocked. Emato digs it up. Garcia back sets to Mayfield with the tip. Off the block, cooling the block of Texas Image. That is a point for Virginia, making that 13-7. Mathis on the serve receive, but shanking the ball out. Point, Virginia, 14-7. Baptiste on the serve receive. Garcia to Mayfield with the tip. Baptiste has it. Garcia pops to Mayfield. Mayfield attacks, gets through the block. Mathis getting a piece of it on the dig, but not high enough to be playable. That is a point for Virginia. 15-7. Virginia first to 15. Ball is out on that serve. No touch is being called. Point. Texas Image 15-8. Virginia checking back in. Number 3, Jessa Hoda into number 20, Ollie Mayfield, and number 15, Jaden Sheffield into number 1, Kat Mathis. Now serving for Texas Image. Number 3, Jessa Hoda. Ramos has it up. Emato gets a piece of the ball, but shanks it out. That is a point for Virginia. 16-8. Ramos takes the serve receive. Garcia pops it to Hoda with a short free ball. Ooh, close to that antenna, but playable. Off the block of Baptiste through the hands of Garcia. Hoda couldn't make it playable. Point, Virginia, 17-8. Timeout, Texas Image. Texas Image taking that last timeout in the set, number 2. They are very much behind. Virginia has an 11-point lead. It's not impossible. I've seen worse. I honestly have seen worse. I've seen a comeback from, I have broadcast for teams where they came back from a 20-3 deficit and they won that set. Believe it or not. So it's not impossible. Is it improbable? Yeah, it's improbable. Is it impossible? No. We will see if Texas Image can change the fault of their stars in the second set and pull off that win, or if we're going to go to the third set. Texas Image has used both their timeouts in this set number 2, so there's absolutely nothing stopping Virginia except for Texas Image. Ramos takes that serve receive. Garcia to Sheffield with an attack. Hoda and Ramos going for the dig, trying to pancake it. Instead, both missing. I don't know who was in 5 at the or who was in 1 at the time. They probably would have had a better angle. It's definitely not 6's ball. Ramos takes that serve receive. Garcia to Amato. Amato attacks. That attack is high and out. No touch is being called. That's another point for Virginia. 19-8 is the score. Ramos on the serve receive. Garcia to Amato. Amato with an attack. Hoda digs it up. Push from Garcia to Sheffield. Sheffield attacks. They shake it out. That is a point for Texas Image. 19-9. Virginia checking in. Number 7, Lanaya Bradley in for number 6, Gianna Ramos. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Amato. Tip defense from Baptiste. Christina to Hoda to Baptiste attacking. The attack is long and out. No touch is being called. Point. Virginia 20-9. Virginia first to 20 with number 6 Jenna Ramos coming in for number 5 Christina Amato. Texas Image is struggle busing. Like struggle bus with 2 flat tires trying to get above double digits in this set number 2. Hoda takes that serve receive. Ramos to Sheffield with an attack. And that is a good cross-court kill for Virginia, 21-9. Ball is out, almost taking out the Jacksonville coach. Point, Texas Image, 21-10. Virginia now serving for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste. Tip. Ramos gets a piece of it, but just sends it out. She was trying to pancake it, but couldn't get it high enough to be playable. It's a point for Virginia, 22-10. On the plus side, at least, we did break double digits. On the downside, it took us like 18 points to get there. Sheffield on the service receive. Baptiste to Bradley, missing on the tip somehow. Point, Virginia, 23-10. Ball on the court. Hoda on the serve receive. Baptiste to Sheffield, missing on the attack. It was blocked. That's a point for Virginia. 24-10, set point, Virginia. Sheffield on the serve receive. Baptiste back to Sheffield. Sheffield with the roll shot, missing. Ball is out. That's a point for Virginia. 25-10. Virginia over Texas Image in the second set. Don't go anywhere. We're obviously going to a third tie-breaking set. All right, Texas Image fans, we're getting back into it. This is set number 3 of all things. Day number 1, day number 2, game number 1. Texas Image and Virginia tied 1-1. Virginia absolutely molly-whopping Texas Image in that second set, 25-10. We were a struggle bus to get above double digits, and we only just got there. It was ridiculous. This is first to 15 for the tiebreaker. Winner takes this match. Texas Image obviously won that coin toss because we are in a serving rotation with number 13, Savannah Garcia, starting off serving from Texas Image in set number 3. Back row attack. Ramos picks it up. Garcia pushes to Baptiste. Baptiste down the line. Ball is out. No touches being called. It's a point for Virginia. 1-0 off of an error from Texas Image. Sheffield getting aced on the serve receive. That's another point for Virginia. 2-0. Ramos takes the serve receive. Garcia to Mayfield with an attack and kill. Point, Texas Image, 2-1 Virginia with number 3, Jessa Hoda checking in for number 20, Alale Mayfield. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. All these girls in blue are Jacksonville. On the attack, Virginia tooling the block of number 15, Jake and Sheffield. 3-1 Virginia. Right to Sheffield with the serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. Tip, defense from Baptiste. Sheffield on the assist. Baptiste attacks. Off the hands of Baptiste. No one in the back right corner to save it. That's a point for Virginia. 4-1. Ramos on the serve receive. Garcia pushes to Sheffield. Sheffield attacks. Defense from Baptiste. Garcia has hands for it. Ramos on the assist. Baptiste attacks. Gets through the block. Point, Texas Image. 4-2 Virginia. Checking in, number 7, Lanaya Bradley in for number 6, Gianna Ramos. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Emato. Hoda on the dig. Defense from Bradley. Tip. Bradley's got hands for it. Baptiste putting over the net. Calling 2 touches on Baptiste. 5-2 Virginia. With Hoda on the serve receive. Bradley on the assist. Sheffield attacking. Point, Texas Image. 5-3 Virginia with number 9, Jordan Hill in for number 13, Savannah Garcia. Number 8, Winter Baptiste serving for Texas Image. On the attack, tooling the block of number 9, Hill. Point, Virginia, 6-3. Now would probably be a great time to take a timeout. Hoda on the serve receive. Baptiste to Sheffield with the attack. Back row attack. Ball sent out. No touches being called. That is a point for Texas Image, making that 6-4 Virginia. We've got number 20, Mayfield in for number 3, Jessa Hoda, and number 15, Jaden Sheffield, serving for Texas Image. And that is an ace. Point, Texas Image. 6-5, Virginia. Push. Baptiste has it. Ramos on the assist. Mayfield tips. On the attack, off the block. Sheffield cutting off Ramos, who probably has a better angle, shanking the ball out. That's a point for Virginia, 7-5. Ramos on the serve receive. Sheffield has the dig. Baptiste to Mayfield on the attack. That is a good attack and kill down the line for number 20, Adelaide Mayfield. 7-6. Virginia with number 5, Christina Amato, and for number 7, Lanaya Bradley. And now serving for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos. Miss on the push. That's a point for Texas Image. 7-all.
Let's go, now, come on.
Push. Ramos sees it coming, but just can't get there. That's a point for Virginia. 8-7. Mayfield cutting off Sheffield, taking serve receive. Ramos picking it up. Baptiste with the blind free ball. Does not break the tape. That's a point for Texas Image, 8-all. Checking in, number 13, Savannah Garcia, in for number 9, Jordan Hill. Now serving for Texas Image, number 13, Savannah Garcia. On the attack, blocked by Baptiste. Ramos has it. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. Garcia has it. Ramos on the assist. Mayfield tips. Point, Texas Image. 9-8, Texas Image on top. Timeout, Virginia. Virginia taking the first timeout in this set, number 3. Texas Image leading by 1 single digit. Texas Image still has both their timeouts intact. Texas Image must pull off a win here to win the match. If Texas Image doesn't, then Virginia takes the win. We still go on about our day, but in a worse position than we started with. Getting back into it, this is 9 serving 8. Texas Image serving Virginia. Texas Image leading 9-8 and tied 1-1 in sets with Virginia. Virginia has used 1 timeout. Tip, defense from Mayfield. Push. Mayfield has one hand for it. Amato, Baptiste. Push. Baptiste has it. Garcia back sets to Mayfield. Mayfield with the tip, missing on the tip. It's in the net. That's a point for Virginia. 9-all off of a attack error from Texas Image. Sheffield on the serve receive. Overpass at the net. Garcia digs it up. Mayfield attacks. Point, Texas Image. 10-9. Texas Image, first to 10. Checking in, number 3, Jessa Hoda, in for number 20, Olale Mayfield. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. On the attack, Hoda has the dig. Garcia pushes to Sheffield. Sheffield attacks. Gets through that blocker, shake it. Point, Texas Image, 11-9. Timeout, Virginia. Virginia very quickly using their second timeout of this third set. Texas Image has both their timeouts left intact. Texas Image leads 11-9, and this game is tied 1-1. Getting back into it, this is set number 3, game number 1 on day number 2. Texas Image versus Virginia Volleyball Academy. Texas Image and Virginia are tied 1-1 in sets, but Texas Image is currently leading in this set number 3, 11-9, first to 15, with number 3 just serving for Texas Image. Virginia is all out of timeouts. And that is an ace for Miss Hoda. Point, Texas Image, 12-9. That is another ace from Miss Hoda. Point, Texas Image, 13-9. Free ball. Hoda has it. Garcia to Amato with an attack. That is a good kill for number 5, Christina Amato. Point, Texas Image, 14-9. Match point, Texas Image. Point, Texas Image, 15-9. Texas Image taking the game 2-1. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon. Turn on all notifications so you never miss another live broadcast or upload to the channel. I am Jonathan, a.k.a. That Volleyball Dad, reminding you to spay and neuter your pets, not your children. We'll see you out there for the next game. Let's go, Texas Image.